Start your show now, press 1.
Your show is scheduled to start in 28 seconds. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. Church check in, man. Church check in, man. We live. What's good? Oh man, hey, before we get started, man, you know we gotta come in right. It's only right that we come in the right way. Let's get it. Here go the breakdown.
Done told me everything gonna be all right. Oh, Holy Ghost whisper done told me everything gonna be all right. The Holy Ghost, everything gonna be all right. Be all right. Well, all right.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. We back, man. Early morning, man. Shout out to everybody in the church, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope you guys enjoyed your motherfucking, your 4th of July. Shout out to all the new church members. Shout out to everybody on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Man. Today's topic. Hey, man, we gonna be real today. I'm taking callers, too. This is not just black men. This is all men. And this ain't just black women. This all women. But today's topic, man, is how women are causing men to lose their jobs. Okay? There's a big viral movement going on. I call it a movement because these bitches think it's fucking hilarious. These bitches think it's funny. I don't find this funny. I really don't find this funny. But the "you gonna lose your job" hashtag is truly fucking up the game right now. You know what I'm saying? For those of you all who didn't get a chance to see this, I want to play this clip for y'all before we go in, so you can see what's really good with these hoes. All right. So here you have entitled bitch being detained by the police. Let's watch how civilized this most educated class of women in America conducts themselves. Let's go.
When somebody's trying to detain me when I don't want to be detained for no goddamn reason, yeah, that's how the fuck I act. Naturally. Ask anybody who know me.
What you in school for?
The fuck are you talking about? Why are you detaining me? You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. And you're detaining me for nothing. And you about to lose your job. You ain't even got no job because you training. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Is this shit worth you losing your job? Because you about to. Because you ain't got no reason. I could pass any sobriety test. Yes. When somebody's trying to detain me
So, this woman is obviously intoxicated, obviously being detained for a reason, you know. her reaction proves that there was a reason for her to be fucking detained. We're not sure yet. You know, I don't know all the whole the facts behind why the cop got her in cuffs right now, but I can surely tell you the reason. You know, the way she's reacting is it's got to be justified. I'm already accustomed to black women acting a fool and finding any fucking reason to twerk. You know, and I'm pretty sure other people have done videos and really have drove that fact home that these hoes are ratchet. You know, most of these bitches, you know, they're gonna be fucking out of shape. They wear shit they shouldn't be wearing. I mean, it's just fucking obvious. You know, her belly's hanging all out and shit like that. Shout out to the officer for remaining calm. You know what I mean? But these hoes are videotaping everything. Hey, shout out to DeAndre, man, for the super chat. We definitely appreciate you here in the church. Also, everybody else, man, y'all jump on board, man. Show y'all support. Because we about to go in, man. We got to really talk about this. Because I think that this is a real big problem that men of all races are dealing with right now. This is an epidemic of women not only coming for, you know, everything that you earned, but coming for the way that you earn your money. These bitches want men to lose their jobs. You know what I mean? Now, this is a power that this climate of coddling to women and feminism has put us in. And I have to blame the white man for not standing firm, because at the end of the day, you know, this is his system, his laws, and if he's bending for these bitches, it only hinders and harms us as men. Now, black men, I want to say, are the most in danger of losing employment because of the words of a bitch. White men are losing their jobs as well. But at the end of the day, they're still white men. Shout out to Bob Brown, man. We appreciate you in the super chat. They're still white men, so there's a little bit of benefit of the doubt that they're given. And it has to be, you know, the bitches have to go really, really hard to get a white man fired. You know? But as a black man, your first defense is going to be pushed to the worst extent. You know? When you're at the workplace, oh my God. Go to Patreon. I got a video up there called 7 Reasons to Avoid White Women at the Workplace. All right? That's just a part of this. But it's not just, again, it's not just white women, it's black women as well. It's women of all races. I remember there was a Mexican bitch at my job that was just getting niggas canned. There's a lot of bitches that wear this I can get a nigga fired shit as a badge of honor. A lot of you guys are going through these raggedy ass relationships with these hoes, and they want to pop up at your job. Brothers, let me tell you, shout out to my man, I forgot he called, he said it, man. The minister, I have simped for y'all sins, man. Everything that I've talked about, bro, I done been through in some way, form, or fashion, man. And I'm telling you right now, man, these bitches will get you fired. I think in the last 6 years, I have lost 2 jobs because of bitches. I have lost 2 jobs because of bitches. Shout out to Miss Reyes for the donation. Appreciate you here in the super chat. And these were great jobs. And The first one, when I first seen this wave of how these bitches are empowered to get men fired with little to no proof, it was an eye-opener. It was an eye-opener. The first one, I was with that company for about 7 years. You know, making upwards to 75, 80. You know, built my name in the business. Pretty much was well respected for my work and my people skills. Shout out to Bob Brown. And what had happened was I had took a promotion with a department, right? So I'm excited. Now, those of you may remember, I had gotten to a terrible car accident, you know, and those y'all, some of y'all seen the pictures and shit like that. And that, when I got into that car accident, it was literally like 2 days before I started my job with my promotion, right? So, you know, I didn't get canned or nothing like that for that. It was mainly I took what do you call it, FMLA and all that shit, where you take a leave of absence, right? So I take a leave of absence. I get healed up, and I come back, and now I'm ready to start. But before I start, there's an investigation going on me. I'm like, an investigation? So my new boss, who I've never met, never met this woman before in my life, only spoke to her over the phone, and we spoke about, you know, the agenda, what we were going to do to, you know, overproduce everybody else. So, you know, with that month or so that I had off, this curious Karen is, I don't know. I guess she's asking around, you know, and somehow, some way, she finds my Twitter, and then she goes to my channel, whatever like that. So now, corporate HR is sitting me down talking about tweets. Shout out to Brown Honey. Talking about tweets and talking about videos. And I'm like, hey, man, this is entertainment. You know, this is something I do on my off days. I don't bring any of this to work. And, you know, this doesn't affect my work, as you can see. So, after showing them what I do with my private life or whatever like that, because it had no bearing on my job, case closed. Boom. So I guess this white woman surely thought that me tweeting about the bullshit that women do on my off days was going to get me fired. And I know for a fact you can't get fired for that. A lot of people get, oh, what you say on Facebook? No, you have to be either on the clock, speaking about your company, or representing your company in most cases, except for federal jobs. But not corporate jobs. They don't want a lawsuit. A lot of little smaller businesses and independent businesses can can you whenever they just feel like it. They don't like your opinion, they just get rid of you. But this woman's goal was to get me fired. Never met me. So when I'm coming around, the staff, everybody's, receiving me because they've heard so much good things about me and shit like that as far as the business. But this bitch was smiling in my face, but I didn't know that she was the one consistently calling HR and doing investigations on me. So every week, I would get a call from HR about some little infraction. Someone on your staff feels as though that you are intimidating. What? You know what I'm saying? Someone on your staff said you cursed at them. What are you talking about? So they're not saying who, but they keep raising these issues. Now, this is how they play it. They couldn't fire me for having a show on YouTube and doing what I'm doing and cooking these hoes. They can't fire you for that. But what this bitch did was set the tone as though I'm this person on the clock and people are scared of me, and she coerced several people to say I was cursing them out. I literally only worked with this woman. I really didn't even get a chance to really dig into the job. I had 3-4 investigations on me within 3 weeks of working with her and was fired within a month. So all the years that I worked with the company, never been late, never been reprimanded for nothing, never had no problems, stellar performances, endless awards, all to be fired by the hands of a bitch in 1 month of working with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I think I worked for the company longer than that bitch. So imagine getting a promotion all to just get fired 4 weeks after you take on the role. You're still learning the role. And the bitch is trying to get you fired every day. Every day asking people about me. Every day. And they're coming to me like, yeah, man, she just coming. She asked me all this weird shit. How do you feel about working with him? It was all types of bullshit. Right? So I take it on the chin. Bow, bow, bow. You can't. That's when I realized how powerful the complaints of the white woman in corporate America is. And I will never work under a woman. I can't. And any job that I take from here on out, I really don't want to be around coworkers. I want to be kind of like an independent where I just check in with the company and, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with it now. But I don't want to be day to day dealing with a supervisor or a boss or anything like that, especially a woman. Because there's a lot of reasons why these women get men fired. And I remember having a conversation with this woman. And she said, yeah, I always call HR. That was a red flag. I should have, when she told me that she always, for anything going on, you know what I'm saying, she doesn't talk amongst her subordinates. She doesn't do anything. She goes straight to human resources and she documents everything. Any mistake, any infraction, You know what I'm saying? She doesn't she documents everything. Right then and there, I was too lax in my thinking because I'm thinking that I know what I could do. My work speak for itself. Who would be this petty? Plus, I'm not knowing that this is the bitch that started all these fucking investigations. All right? So, when told, you know, how many people, like she wore it like a badge of honor. I done got plenty of people canned out of the company for screwing up on my watch and shit like that. Shout out to Ken Dog. You know, I done got plenty of people up out of here for bullshit. I don't play. You know, I go straight to HR. We get it done right. I'm sitting here like, okay. But me and my naive thinking at the time, not knowing that, you know, it's not about what you can prove. It's about when you're dealing with these women. It's about how they feel and how they can make HR feel. Now, HR and most let's be real. Let's be open. HR in most corporate companies is held by a white woman. Second in command is a black woman. Sometimes it might be a black woman, but it's HR is usually a woman's department. HR, if they have men, if they allow men to do HR, it's usually a gay one. So, but you still have to view the gay man as a white woman. You know what I'm saying? And this is real talk. Because I know a lot of you guys are working in corporate Americas and stuff like that, and you're wondering, like, okay, even you niggas, you know, that's city workers and shit like that. The bitches who get it's always bitches in HR. HR is always ran by women and gays. And trainers for a lot of these departments and trainers for a lot of these jobs are gay people, gay men. And the worst thing is a gay woman in HR. Okay? So like your biggest Karens work in HR. You know what I'm saying? You have got to understand that. You have got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fucked up thing about corporate America. Because men can get really far because we outwork women. We outwork women by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? While they fucking and sucking and getting pregnant, you know what I'm saying, and trying to figure it out and killing their babies, we are doing overtime. You know, we work off the clock just to look better because we understand that the 8 ball is against us as black men. So we work off the clock. We do what we have to do. We show up 15 minutes early. You know what I'm saying? The working black man is not a lazy motherfucker, man. And they know that shit. They are crying and complaining, oh, men making too much. Men are getting promoted faster. We're getting promoted faster because we outwork you hoes. But the problem that we as men have not got into, we fought for every job within a lot of these companies except for HR. Except for HR. And that is our biggest downfall, to not have men in HR, because what happens when you got a dude who outworks his competition and shit like that, and you have a jealous woman? You got frivolous sexual what you call it? Not sexual misconduct. Sexual harassment. You get a lot of that frivolous sexual harassment bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The accusations of women derail men's career paths. You know what I'm saying? You know, that you can work your ass off, you know what I'm saying, get these big promotions, get these big paying jobs, and it's a bitch making $60,000 a year in HR who can break you down to nothing. We have got to get men in HR. You know what I'm saying? Because men want to hear the facts. I got canned from hearsay, but the bitch was already setting the precedence that he possibly does talk like this because they're seeing my shit on YouTube. So, all right, fuck it. I take the motherfucking unemployment and the severance. Fuck it. I'll rebuild. Right? Now, I got relationships. So, within a month and a half, I'm already working with a new company. All right? Within that time, I came in entry level. With my level of experience, I got promoted within 2.5 months, right? So I was right back to where it took me 5 years to get with another company. With this particular company, I was back in 3 months. I'm just giving you the real. Shout out to Logical Wavo, man. Say good chop up session last night, man, with 6, man. Hey, man, y'all get a chance, man. Go over to Donovan Sharp, man, and check out what we was putting together, man. Shout out to my man, Counselor, man. So within 3 months, I'm already back doing the same job with another company. But now I'm moving around. So this department that I go to, one of my new hired trainees, right, was a bitch that I had an argument with at a bar about 2-3 years prior, right? And this was the fucking crazy part. I had no control. I didn't do the hiring. She was brought in. Now she reports directly to me. So I'm keeping it professional. I'm not making any mention that I know you. Okay? I'm not saying anything that happened. She knows who the fuck I am. She knows who the minister is. So I'm thinking that we at work. Ain't no way a bitch could be that goddamn petty, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no way a bitch could be that goddamn petty. Now, little do I know, the other woman who was my assistant, her and the new hired bitch are friends. But I'm not getting personal with nobody on because I'm keeping it work related. I'm not dealing with all this shit. I'm here to do my motherfucking job. I already learned my lesson from the white bitch that got me canned, right? So I'm not knowing that these two hoes are fucking friends. And the only reason why she got hired is because my assistant put on. But this all was done before I transferred over here. All right? So, you know, I'm walking on eggshells dealing with women at this point because coming off this last situation, I'm watching what I say. I'm just keeping it all the way professional. So not only it's only been 2 weeks. I'm off for like 3 days straight. Take a like mini vacation. All right. The director calls my cell phone. And he said he wanted to speak to me and just get my side before this goes to HR. I said, hold up. What are we talking about? The girls He was like asking me, did you say anything or, make any type of advances to any of the girls, in the department? And I said, okay, all right. I was like, all right, now we need to talk for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. That new hire, I met her in the club. You know what I'm saying? We was chopping it up. The conversation went left. I cussed her ass out. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to debate me about this single mother shit. She's a damn single mom. Right? So he basically tells me that both of these girls are saying that they are uncomfortable working with me and that I brushed up against their butts. Now, I'm a player, man. I don't do no nut ass shit like that. Now, I could have stayed and fought it out and let, show the cameras, let's go through. But after just going through that situation, and I realized how powerful the conspired lies of women are to lose your job, I asked to just be transferred and never be in the vicinity of them. Now, the only time I ever seen that bitch going forward was at like big meetings when there's like 50, 60 people, and I made sure to stay the fuck away from her, and I made sure not to make eye contact with that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or even say hello. And if bitch say hello, I don't got no smoke for you. No, I ain't got no words for you. Right? So I was being accused of sexual harassment by two bitches that I know from the fucking south side of Chicago. And when I bump into y'all hoes, we gonna have some real fucking words. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't work there no more. So I'm gonna have some cancerous smoke for you hoes accusing me of fucking sexual harassment. You know what I'm saying? All because you know what the fuck I do and I cook you hoes on Facebook and shit like that. And they was making all time, they was trying to hint around to having me talk about the show at work. No. It's none of y'all business. So this is when I realized I can't work with women. I can't work with women, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's supposed to be our sisters. Right? Two single moms. You know what I'm saying? One shaped like Gumby. The other one, I give the bitch that. But she went and got her body done. She's still ashy in the knuckles in the booty. I remember these hoes still wasn't shit. So at the time, I had a bitch that if you put the bitch I was with next to these hoes, the bitch that I'm with will make these hoes look like men. And I'm sitting there like, you hoes ain't shit for a nigga to harass. And I'm gonna be honest, like I say, it's not gonna be pretty if I see you hoes in the streets. It's not gonna be pretty. I don't give a fuck if you got your nigga with you. You know what I'm saying? Because just like I told you, man, these hoes know they will lie. I ain't never came at none of you hoes on no sexual shit. I never complimented you hoes. I never even got buddy and chopped it up with you hoes. But the hoes had an agenda. And what I noticed is that particular bitch that got me out of the way, because I got out of the way. I got transferred whole nother region. So I'm like, all right, bet, fuck it. That bitch started elevating. She eliminated her competition by getting me the fuck out of it. See, y'all gotta understand, some of this shit is jealousy shit. A lot of this shit is a power trip that bitches have. A lot of this shit is, they can't beat our ass. They can't outwork us. I'll get you fired. And they would love to take your position and get what you getting paid. So to get you out of the way, get them fired. It's a lot of women who fuck to get their way to the top. But it's a lot of women who will fuck and then get the nigga fired. Or just get him fired because he wanted to fuck. See, I already told you niggas, I've never fucked a coworker ever a day of my life. I've never fucked a coworker. Never dated a coworker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, with the discipline that I have, with the knowledge that I have, it still can happen to you. It still can happen to you. You cannot be reactive when you get the signs that a bitch could get niggas fired. You have to be proactive. So the difference between one situation and the other, the first situation, I was reactive. I didn't know I was getting investigated. Damn, it just blindsided me. Second situation, I'm aware, I see where this is going. Before we even get started, let me separate myself from these hoes. I was allowed that opportunity to separate from them hoes, had no more problems. Didn't get fired, did nothing. Went on, made my money. Now these hoes talk so much shit. Nigga, you broke. Nigga, this, and that. These are the same motherfucking hoes who will get niggas fired. You gotta look on Facebook. Bitches talk about it all the time. I'ma call this job. Bitches love to get men fired. And you have got to peep the signs, man. You have got to peep the signs. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of brothers want to call in. Let's get the lines open, man. Hold on. Before we open the lines up, we $20 short right now. So we got to hit the super chat, y'all. We at 80 right now. You know what it costs to keep the church running. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to open up the phone lines in a few. Get a few more super chats in the building. You know? Hold on. So not only are these bitches calling the police, but they calling HR on you niggas, man. And I'm gonna be honest, man, that shit really, really, like when I get accused of shit, you know, like I told y'all that one story about that one bitch. Every time I see that bitch, I turn up on her ass. Shout out to C. Avery, man. All right. Lines are open. The lines are open. We definitely appreciate y'all here at the church, man. The lines are open. You know, I don't take that shit lightly, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not my character. I don't carry it like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sagittarian Prince. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Denny, man. And I just got to be honest, man. The black man is under attack. You know what I'm saying? Now look at this brother. Now, if anybody know anything about anything, what does it take to be in law enforcement? At least an associate's degree. So that's 2 years of college. You have to pass something called a power test. Power test in most states is a one-time bench press of your own weight. A mile and a half run. The time varies due to your age and your sex, which is unfair, but it is what it is. A sit and reach test and a sit up test, which ranges from ages and sex. You know, that's just part of the application process. Then you're going through the academy for anywhere from 6 months to a year where you're getting training, you're living and dying this shit. Now, this black man dedicated himself to become a cop. Do you realize these motherfuckers holding these phones and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Agitating niggas. If he'd have said the wrong thing, he would have lost his livelihood. Shout out to this man for maintaining his composure. Because if it was, for instance, in the climate we in right now, just being a fucking man, the accusations of a bitch, even a bum bitch, is taken seriously. These two bum ass bitches conspired to try to get me fired. And when it didn't work, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was pissed. They was, slandering my name, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But they couldn't do nothing. You know what I mean? See, but this is what these hoes are doing. They're coming for your livelihood. A lot of niggas are criminals because a bitch made them lose their job. Niggas went out and did a crazy move. They don't talk about that. A lot of niggas got felonies because a bitch called the police. You know what I'm saying? A bitch said it. How many times you seen stories of a bitch recanting her story? Because she starts so much shit and didn't know how powerful her fucking voice was. Let's get into this, man. We got some callers on deck, man. 504, man. What's going on?
Yeah, Jack, what up, man?
What's good? What's good?
Yeah, I think this shit go all the way back to slavery, man. They just been getting niggas fucked over, running to the fucking people, man, for so long, bro. And they only do this shit out of spite. That's it. And the only way you can save your job from when these bitches try to tell you, man, the white boys really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They really, y'all sitting around talking shit, going fishing and talking about college football and all that shit, man. That's the only way they gonna save you, bro. But bitches been getting niggas fucked over, man. They do this shit for fun, dude. This shit is fun to them.
Yeah.
They sit around, they talk about it. As soon as they get off work, they on the phone talking about the shit, how they getting niggas fired and fucking up niggas' lives and livelihood and, knowing niggas on child support. It's a game to them, bro. And thank God, man. Thanks to this COVID-19 shit, man. I'm getting off that plantation. I'm taking a severance package. I'm gonna do my own thing, man.
Yeah, man. It's it's crazy. Like a lot of black men, and I've said like men in general. Men, it's not just black men that are feeling this right now. The effects of bitches that are disgruntled bitches trying to get you fired. But I say in particular, the black man is more prone to it because at the end of the day, you got to understand, we still black men. So we're guilty before the motherfucker even, hear the case. You know what I'm saying? So
and also a non-black woman will also step in and try to save you because they know what's going on. But
now I can't agree with that. I think that these bitches do a lot of this shit to win the approval of the non-black woman, the white woman and shit like that. But I think that for the most part in most of these corporations, the white woman is the ultimate power.
Right.
Now I have, but you can't trust that shit. Like a lot of guys be trying to be cool with being cool with the white woman at your job is the worst fucking mistake you want to ever make. You know what I'm saying? Because by nature, the working class white woman is a feminist.
Right.
They are feminists, and it's a very dangerous, slippery slope.
Right.
If they find out your political views, they find out anything that, you know what I'm saying, anything that makes you appear too fucking masculine, they got to smack that down.
Right. And don't like a white bitch that the white boys like.
Mm-hmm.
You will get fucked over.
And definitely don't date a white bitch at work, man.
It will put the birdie, it will put a word in with that black bitch to get you fucked up. And they go do it 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, out of spite.
Appreciate your call, big dog. 718, man, who we got?
Yo, Jap.
What up, what up?
Hello. What's good, Jap?
What up?
This is Corey.
What's going on?
From Brooklyn, but I live in Raleigh right now.
What's
I
good?
got a job over there at a prison. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm working at a prison, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm working with a bunch of these chicks, man. And I end up getting caught up by giving one a compliment, brother. All I did was give the girl a compliment. I walked by and said, "Nice hairdo." The girl punched me in the chest, man. Punched me dead in the chest.
And she didn't get fired? They didn't fire her?
Nope.
Nope.
No, they didn't fire her. We took it to HR because a bunch of girls lied for her and said I was trying to holler. But the only reason why I didn't get fired is because I'm a DJ. I work on the side as a DJ in a nightclub, and I had to take a picture with her. And I wasn't even smiling in the picture. The girl was like laying up on my chest, taking the picture, smiling. But when she went to work, and I seen her at the job, she pulled a 360 on me, and I always keep it professional.
Yeah.
I'm about my money. So when I walked in, the girl, all I said was nice hairdo, punched me dead in the chest, man.
But see, right there, the mistake that you made, you know what I'm saying? See, we gotta understand. We gotta be harder on ourselves. We can't. It's nothing lenient. We get no sense of leniency at the workplace, period, amongst women. So we gotta be hard on ourselves. Where you messed up at it is complimenting that bitch. Do not compliment no bitch at work, period. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna use that to spite you. They always gonna say they being sexually harassed, even if the bitch ain't sexy. I got accused of sexual harassment by an ugly bitch.
She wasn't at all, brother. It's just that her hair, I was being honest. I'm an honest man. Their hair was nice. Her hair was always messed up anyway. It was nice that particular day. So I was just being, in a way, I was being sarcastic. You know how it is. But I know now I got a military mindset when I walk in there now. I already know I'm at war. I just got to make my money and go home. That's it.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. I forgot. It's I think is it John McCain? One of the motherfucker politicians, man. He has a policy like he don't be alone in a room with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a woman in law, he go get a witness immediately because he don't want to be accused of nothing. Because you got to understand, this is the dirty tricks that these bitches can play. They could be mad at you. You know, you never know what the deep-rooted issue was with that bitch. She might seeing you, another bitch like you or something like that. You liking on another bitch or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went to the club together. You know what I'm saying? She could be feeling some kind of way. You know, the only way to get back at you is to get you fired. Mike Pence.
You're right.
Mike Pence does not be in the same room with women. Yes.
You know what's so crazy, Jap? I ain't tell you. I work in a prison. I work in a female prison.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm housing in the unit that I'm at. I got over like 250 women that I house. So I don't even do rounds in the dorm. I sit behind in the day room. I sit in the cubicle all day long. So I'm telling you, I see it. When I watch the show, I just get more game because I work with nothing but women.
If you get a chance, go over to Patreon when you get a chance, go to Patreon and go see this one video I got called 7 Ways to Survive White Women at the Workplace. You know what I'm saying? That video right there, like, to be truthful, that video was inspired by the 2 stories I just shared with y'all. Because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to even talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But today, I was like, you know what, man, fuck it. You know, I don't work for nobody no more, so fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck black men are going through. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of times too, man, like the bitches that you don't even work with are calling up to your job, saying bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I advise all you niggas, if you find a bitch, if any bitch, there's a lot of things that disqualify bitches, man. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate your call. There's a lot of things that should disqualify bitches. If you find out a bitch puts a nigga on child support, you know what I'm saying? If you find out a bitch called the police, if you find out a bitch always calling HR, you find out a bitch got 2-3 niggas fired, you know what I'm saying? Avoid that bitch. Don't date that bitch. Even if you're dating a bitch and she told you she got a nigga fired at her job, you know what I'm saying? Don't think that you're special and she won't bring that shit to your company. You know what I'm saying? Because she mad. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all have a tough breakup or whatever like that. Now she's calling, because you got to understand this too. Abortions, yes. We definitely don't fuck with bitches that had abortions. Now, you got to understand this too. If you look, this is a real cold game right here. If you look up these companies online, there's an 800 number to their HR department to make an anonymous complaint. And a lot of these bitches you niggas been rolling over to, y'all had y'all arguments, she might have made an anonymous complaint. You know what I'm saying? Or some bullshit that hasn't even happened, but just got the ball rolling to get your ass canned. Just to get them looking at you seeing what's going on with you. So they might not have anything that's saying that you were sexual harassing anybody or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But now they got you for taking extended lunches. Now they got you for something. See, now these hoes, yes, dry snitching. Now they get the ball rolling and have your ass getting looked into. Oh, you took some office supplies. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. The nigga took 2 notebooks and 4 packs of pens to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Shit that everybody fucking do. But because this bitch opened up she got the ball rolling and opened up Pandora's box. Now all of the petty shit is getting addressed. You know? I remember one time, it was one spot I was working at. I was like, probably like my early 20s. And this wasn't even my situation, but it was a guy. It was a manager. He was talking to one of the chicks at the job that reported to him, and they was sexting. They was sexting on the work phones. And she got into it with him. She called HR, feeling like he already fucked. And I don't understand, what are you feeling so uncomfortable about? You know what I'm saying? About being harassed or whatever like that to fuck again. You've already been fucking this guy. But she made the call, white woman. Now HR comes and investigates the whole department. So they didn't find any signs of sexual harassment, but you know what they did find? Because they're not there looking. Employees sharing each other's logins. Covering for each other. Fired. 6 people. 6 people got fired for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. I want to hear some more from the fam. Chi-Town, man, 773, man. Who we got?
Yo, what's going up?
What's going on, fam?
Man, you talking a good talk this morning, man. I gotta kick something with you. Before we even go into it, I got a story for you. But I want to ask you a straight question first. You said that never have you dated a coworker at your job. Could you talk about that level of discipline?
Man, it's really like this, man. You know, not saying it hasn't been tempting. You know what I'm saying? There was one girl, I was getting real cool with her, and we went out and hung out. And I probably would have dated her. But I just know how ugly it gets. Like, I learned from watching everybody else. It was a guy who was working with the company. This nigga was making like upwards to $160-something thousand. You know what I'm saying? And all this nigga did was try to hit on bitches. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, suited, you know what I'm saying? Black man, educated, you know what I'm saying? Clean cut, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he get bitches. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. He could get bitches. But I'm talking about he hitting on married bitches at the gig. You know what I'm saying? He hitting on everything moving. And he fucked a few of them bitches. But one particular bitch wasn't having it, made the complaint to HR. The man lost 160. That's just that. Not saying like, you know what I'm saying, what other things he might have had going on. Because usually when you're making that type of money, you diversifying your money, you got all types of other money coming in. But, I mean, for your base to be 160, I don't know a bitch that's worth that. And most of the bitches that black men work with are single moms. And this is the thing too. Your coworker bitches, you learn more about your coworker bitches in and outs of them. You learn more than what the nigga that they dating learns. So it was really easy for me to not really date a lot of them bitches because I knew, because they come to work and they run their mouth. You will see them crying over a nigga, a nothing ass nigga, or you know what I'm saying? You'll see they nigga getting locked up and they going through all this shit. Like, oh, what you educated? Why you fucking with these thug ass niggas? You got this nice ass job, but you fucking with these bum ass niggas. You will hear the stories of these bitches buying niggas cars and you know what I'm saying? And you know, niggas cheating on them, they catch a nigga, they taking them back. You just hear about all this shit. It just make them so unattractive. You know what I'm saying? You be around these bitches at work, that you see them belch. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, she's fine, but she over there belching and farting and shit and laughing and shit. And, you know, bitches get real fucking comfortable at work, and you see them bitches 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So you got 40 hours of kicking it with another nigga's bitch, and you get to see the ins and outs of it, and you can know whether or not you really want to deal with that bitch. And I didn't find none of these bitches really worth losing the little 70 to 80 grand I was getting. Like, it just, you know, if for a young man with no kids, nigga, that's a good life. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what kept me. The money kept me disciplined. But again, it's not about just dating that can railroad you and get you fired. You could get fired just by simply outdoing a woman. You got to see the signs that a woman is hating on you. You got to see the signs that a woman could possibly hate on you. You coming through with that masculine energy and shit like that, man, these hoes gonna say sexual harassment, you know what I'm saying? Or he's being chauvinist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta peep that shit, man. It's very hard to work with a lot of women, man. And I try to tell motherfuckers, man, if you can, just avoid being around their ass at work, if you can. And if you can't, then shut the hell up around their ass, give them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Give them nothing. Don't get personal, and don't get buddy with no woman, because at the end of the day, y'all at work. It's not a bunch of men getting women fired. So women have nothing to worry about. When the last time you heard about a nigga coming up to a bitch job and just getting her ass canned? That's what these hoes do.
Yep.
Hoes do that shit. Hoes key your car. Hoes pop up at your gig. We don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they got HR on their side.
Oh, man. So I got a whole story for you, man, if I may.
Go ahead.
I'm a recent college graduate, right? And I was pursuing an engineering degree, and I finally finished that shit. So, by the grace of God, praise be to Allah, a man able to get through, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in college, bro. I'm studying abroad in a foreign country, all right? Now, I'm in a foreign country, black man, American. Once you step out of this little American territory, everybody think you're rich everywhere you go. They just think you're rich. So the hoes fighting. They throwing themselves at me. I mean, and rightfully so. Consensual, I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then what happened was there was a few hoes that came on the trip with me, some other black American women. Got to catch myself. And they came to join us, right? And after a while, the hoes started getting like jealous, envious, and all these things, right? So one of the hoes got mad at me and started disrespecting me and, just really talking down to me, man. And then one of the hoes didn't want me to, sit by or whatnot in the car or whatnot, so she made, a big deal about it. And one thing progressed to another. She eventually says, I'll smack his ass if he said something like that to me. And I'm like, I wish you would smack me. I'll smack your ass back, right? And the thing is that these hoes got in cahoots together and linked with girls back from our school and made up this big, big, big lie. So much so, man, that I'm going into my senior year, and before my first week of my senior year, before the first month, I'm talking to a Title IX coordinator from my college, explaining to me or asking me, have I had any disagreements with women? And I say, yeah, I have disagreements with anyone. I have disagreements with women all the time. I'm a very outspoken person. Then they say no sexual disagreements. So these hoes went so far to the extent that they tried to get me expelled from college. I was the only African-American male at our school pursuing an engineering degree, and they wanted to take that away from me out of jealousy, out of the fact that I dated their friends and not them. And, bro, that was my breaking point, bro. That was my turning point where, when they came to this whole little, this black woman is God and we got to stand up for our sisters, bro, I really dropped that day, bro. That shit really turned me, bro. That made it just, it was over after that. You can't come back from that. That ain't your sister, bro.
I feel you.
That's the devil, bro.
I feel you 1,000%, bro, because you from the shop. And I personally, I'm gonna be real. I go outside right now, I'm known. Oh, you the minister, motherfucker. And this is so crazy, my personality is so electric, even if the bitches are mad about a post or whatever like that, by the time they meet me and we get to chopping it, they be cool. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, they don't, I never would think, especially a Southside, you know what I'm saying? Because we Southside nigga, come on, man. I didn't think a bitch like that would ever, especially, I know I ain't ever popped you. I ain't never went out. We ain't never did nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never think you'd get that goddamn petty from a disagreement about single motherhood at a bar, that when you finally work with me, you're trying to get me fired? You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is, you know what I'm saying? I was there, I had a higher position, and a bitch who just got hired, words were used to possibly fire me. That's how powerful the testimony of hoes are. She was nothing to the company. She's still in training, saying that I was sexually harassed. When I heard that this little booty bitch said that I brushed up against her ass, I was like, man, this is retarded, man. This is retarded, man. It's retarded. And that just showed me, damn, man, you know what I mean? We got, a lot of motherfuckers mad at the white man and all that shit, nigga. Our women are doing way worse to us than a white man has ever done. You know what I'm saying?
Cold.
Doing us extra dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty, bro. When you as a black man, when you go to college, what's the first thing or the biggest thing that you feel going into college? Is a white girl saying that you hook up with her and she said, oh my gosh, he raped me, right? That's your biggest fear, bro. And I went in with that mindset, bro. And I used to be so shaky around these women. I text her the next day after hooking up. Last night was good. Had a good time. All that, just trying to play the bases, bro. And I used to feel like, oh, I could go into the sisters and be relaxed because they won't do me like that, bro. When I first wanted to do me like that, I had 3 different black women who are making anonymous complaints to the college, and literally the cases are still open today because feminism is so strong that
anonymous complaints. And this is the thing: if you had said the wrong thing, let me tell you how HR works. Because let me, and it's not from the college level, whatever like that. Let me just tell you how the interrogation works. Everything you say is going to be used against you. So the probable cause for them to even have the conversation is the anonymous complaint, right? Now, even if the complaint wasn't anonymous, they can't tell you who said it for the fact of retaliation. That's how they do in HR. They don't want no retaliation, right? So, however you respond to those questions, and if you say the wrong thing, you over-admit, you say something like that, yeah, I was just complimentary, you know what I'm saying? We talk all the time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you start volunteering names and shit like that and putting validity to the complaint, you're out of there. You told on yourself. So it's best to be very vague, shocked. I'm not sure what you're speaking of because it'll be hearsay at that point. But a lot of niggas go in there trying to explain themselves and you're going to talk your way up out your job. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do this shit. Another thing, I appreciate your call, big dog, man. Shot-town love, bro. Another thing, y'all niggas have got to stop fraternizing off the clock with these hoes. Y'all got to stop the Christmas party. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. It's the best financial decision you ever make. Do not go. Oh, we all having a meeting. We're going to go get drinks. Don't drink around nobody you work with. No. Never, ever, ever. Because let me tell you something. If you ever talk to an HR motherfucker, that's their best time to get rid of the dead weight with any company. The Christmas party. They are hoping that you say something inappropriate. If they already got their targets on you, they're hoping that you say something inappropriate, make an inappropriate joke, get loose. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, you're still representing the company, even if you're off the clock. But the way that they legally tied is this was company-oriented, funded. So you will represent the company, and you did this on company time. Get out of there. They are hoping you say something inappropriate. They're hoping you make a pass or whatever like that. And you as a black man do not get that leniency to be banging bitches in the washroom at the Christmas party. You don't get that type of leniency. 410, man, who we got?
What's up, Jeff? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, man. I think you hit the nail on it. All these young dudes that listen to this show right now, yo, do not fraternize at work, yo. Once you make enough money where you got your own spot or you have a roommate, I want you to look around, yo. Look at the electricity, the cable, your big screen TV. You're going to wage out all for some, ass at work. And as a black man behind the ball, Jap is lucky. A regular nigga, it takes 3 to 6 months to get another job with a good skill set. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's. And white woman, you are absolutely right, my dude. Act like a robot. Do your task only. That's all you do. Your task only. Do not be friendly with people. I remember when my first corporate job, I had a black mentor because I was effing up. I was being friendly. I was telling people my business. I was being social. I thought company life is like a family. He pulled me to the side, he said, they trying to fire you, right? I was like, what? He said, yeah, they trying to fire you. You doing this, you doing that. He said, listen, man, I'm gonna sit you down, man. In corporate, no one's your friend, all right? Get that through your head right now. I want you just to do your job, do your tasks. Do not hang out after work with people, just like you said, and go home. Look appropriate, do your job, and go home. Don't be social with people because it's going to F up with your money, yo.
So just listen to Jap here, man. He ain't playing around.
Yeah,
You work, especially if you went to college, you put all that work in for a bitch to fuck it up.
Yeah, and it's
And
man,
that
you
rep-
niggas
yo,
can't
as a
you
black man-
don't be friends with these motherfuckers on social network. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna use all of this to stack up against you. They want you unemployed. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, they want to make you a bum. You know what I'm saying? Because especially you a black man that's getting to some paper and you don't got no kids. See, a lot of these hoes are set back.
Yeah, yo.
They're set back. They want your job and want your spot because they're set back because they have kids out of wedlock. They raggedy. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to be able to advance. You're advancing and you're smiling the whole way through. They don't like that shit. They jealous.
Yep. Last word, Jap. Just always got to move at work. This is the last job for all the young boys, even grown-ass men. Always remember, when you go in that office and there's people in front of you, you guilty. All right?
Yep.
You guilty. That's it. Unless you got some video or some audio or text messages on log, you guilty. All right, thanks, Jeff. Bye.
Man, appreciate you, big dog. Oh man, we got some cash apps that came in. Shout out to Jamil. Appreciate you. And shout out to Akeem Kwame L. We definitely appreciate you here at the church, fam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Princess. We got that. And shout out to Gary. We definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. 678, man. Who we got? 678. Come on, y'all. We gotta get it together, man. We gotta get it together. Get the phones together, man. 202, man. Who we got? 202.
Oh yeah. What's up, Jack?
What's going on?
Yeah, man. Another thing is, man, a lot of these girls in the workplace, they'll size you up, they, have like sexual conversations, and then, they'll be touching you, and as soon as you touch them a certain way, they want you on sexual harassment too.
Yeah, but see, you can't let your guard down at work, man. You have got to stay on the mission. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's gonna separate the boys from the men. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your call, big dog. I can't deal with all that rumbling you got going in the background, man. Fellas, ladies, you calling the show, be ready. We doing a live broadcast. All that bullshit you got going in the background, show some fucking courtesy for the show. And shit is sounding terrible. I don't understand how you could call everybody in the world, call these hoes and shit like that, but when you call here, it just sounds like shit. Fix that shit so you can be ready to talk and get your point across. Thank you. But I have to say this, man. A lot of niggas, man, are just getting railroaded, man. They coming for your jobs, man. Coming for your livelihood, and you niggas got it. This is going to separate the boys from the men. You niggas going to have to start having a level of discipline to where these bitches no bitch can stop your money. You know what I'm saying? I think your money should be way more important than the bitch. And if you are a nigga having a ball, fucking all the co-workers, it's only a matter of time before those bitches set you up to fall. Shout out to T Kill. I say that's true, Jap. You have a lot of thirsty dudes who will harass a little bubble butt white chick at work. Yeah. So yeah, man, like, gotta understand, man, a lot of you niggas, man, and I get it. You're around these motherfuckers 8 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knowing each other, but you got to understand that these motherfuckers aren't your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? These motherfucking women at work will do you in. A bitch will be smiling in your face and anonymously give HR a tip. They're snitches. 706, man. Who we got?
Hello, my name is Ashton.
What's going on?
I've been listening to your show for a long ass time. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm let's just say I'm in the military, and I've actually been through this situation like last year, man. I've actually talked to my friend who's in the Marines, went through a similar situation with me. Last year, I was in my apartment just hanging out with friends. I got accused of fucking going through this lesbian's apartment and masturbating in the window. And like really almost fucked up my whole career, man. I was
now hold on. See, now we gotta examine this though, because we as men, we know that these bitches lie. What was there, and how could we have avoided any type of interaction with this type of woman? What signs did you see that this bitch would possibly do this? You know, there's something there.
Yeah, I was stupid. There was a whole bunch of signs. Like, I've actually confronted her multiple times because she would share like my messages, like private messages. Like it was just like friendly shit, but like personal stuff with other coworkers, and like other coworkers like were like, "Oh man, you're sexist. You hate women and all that shit." And I got around to the point to where right now I'm doing like EO courses for equal opportunities, which is like the equivalent of HR for the military and shit. And you know, I gotta do these little course sessions. I gotta talk about how bad I am. There's also an allegation that I hate white people and all that shit.
See, you gotta understand, man.
Crazy,
Them text messages, you know what I'm saying, them voicemails, this is how these bitches play. Notice that, you know, the screenshot, it's not like, if you go to Facebook, you always gonna see a messy bitch showing a screenshot of what a nigga has said to her. Don't be the nigga on the screenshot. That's the easiest way to avoid that. No evidence, no case. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get these bitches evidence to create these false narratives. You know what I'm saying? Because you might delete your... And I have a big habit. I just delete text messages because I don't like having my phone full of bullshit. But I know that all bitches save text messages. I remember I bumped into an ex-girlfriend like 3 years ago, and this bitch had text messages on her phone when we was like 22. I'm like, what the fuck are you... Remember when you said this? This is how bitches do. They always in investigation mode. They always trying to build a case. I don't know for what for, but it's always bad for you. So, hey, lesson to be learned, man. Your interactions with these bitches that affect your job need to cease.
Yeah, no question on that. I'm done with it. I'm like, I don't compliment women. I don't even talk to new chicks that come in the unit. I have my homeboys. He's like, hey, man, you got some new chicks coming through, man. I just be like, nah, I'm good. Can't take the fucking risk. I'm already being looked at and shit.
Yep.
I was like, you know, let me just...
So now they got the microscope. Now they got the microscope on you. So any infraction that you do that would have probably gave you a warning or whatever like that, they'll push it to the worst extent because what this bitch did back in the day, and you already got the microscope on you. You know what I'm saying? You're looked at as a chauvinist. You're looked at as a nigga who sexually harasses women or a pervert. Come on, man. They put these narratives out here. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of bitches that, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate your call. There's plenty of bitches out here who do just as much flirting and making passes as men to us on the job, man. I done had plenty of bitches say all types of slick shit. Talk about some, oh, Jap, you're a young motherfucker. I had your ass wrapped up all in this pussy. Well, they be talking all that shit. You can't do it, though. Don't do it back. Definitely don't do it back, and don't entertain it. But for you niggas who entertain it, you're going to feel that heat. You're going to feel that heat. Imagine the bitch that you with right now. You know what I'm saying? With with her annoying, nagging ass, the bitch you're with right now. Imagine if you worked with her. You'll be fired. Instantly. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch got somebody she could tell. All of these bitches are snitches, man. They're snitches. It was a bitch on YouTube. I ain't gonna say her name. But she had a motherfucking video and she said, ladies, it's time to call black men's jobs and get them fired. I expect that from these hoes. Hoes gonna be hoes. But you know what I'm really pissed off about is the fact that people listen to hoes. People believe hoes. Why do these employers actually believe these bitches? Because they have a bigger problem if they don't. If they don't believe a bitch's words, a bitch's crying, they gonna have a big fucking problem. I remember this. It was one situation, right? Bitch was doing some shady shit with a nigga that she worked with. And she was invading his personal business, right? Utilizing company shit to invade his personal business, right? So what happened, they called her in the HR. You know what I'm saying? Now, they was about to fire her. But previously, about 2-3 days before, she had gotten to an altercation at the club and some bitches blacked her eye. And when she was sitting down with HR, and they pulled the facts out and showed that she violated the man's privacy. It was an open and shut case. She was about to be terminated. She flips the script and says that she didn't know what to do. She's in an abusive relationship and said that the nigga blacked her eye. They gave her a write-up of final and prescribed her to go get counseling. Bitch still got a job. This is how they work. And if you niggas don't open your eyes and see see who's truly against you as a man and see who truly abuses the system, you gonna get railroaded. The man goes from victim with proof. She then tells a big ass lie on how she got her eye blacked. Now they looking at him. Don't do it. Don't do it. Avoid these hoes at work. Avoid them. Avoid them. 772, man. Who we got?
Hello?
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you something. You know how you against like weed and shit? You know that? Right?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Speak clear. Speak clear, man. I can't hear you.
All right. I'm against weed and shit, right? Well, makeup is the same thing. So like when the bitch show up to work, she's playing the character. she's playing the character. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, if she don't go no her way, she gonna play a different character. If that don't work, she gonna play a different character. This whole makeup shit, it's all for characters. It's all to like adapt to the environment. So when the bitch show up and she look like that, like, you know, her natural self, then she's always putting the character. You feel me?
Yep. A lot of times you guys don't understand. Appreciate your call. A lot of times you guys don't understand too, especially dealing with the black woman. She'll turn off her black scent quick. You know what I'm saying? And she started talking like her name is Bethany, real quick. One thing about black women, I tell motherfuckers all the time, they interview well. And I don't mean that from just the interview situation. I'm just saying, in general, with anything they embark on, when they sell themselves, they can really lie and sell themselves. But once they get their foot in the door, you see who the fuck they truly are. They're not hard workers. They're absolutely big excuse makers. Terrible. You know what I'm saying? And again, they keep a lot of bullshit going. 469, man. Who we got?
Minister Jap, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Salute, man. Salute, Jap. This is an important topic people have got to remember. This is actually the reason why the gynocracy formed in the first place. Out there on the plantation, these are the same people who will work as low-key overseers to support your doing the what and the why. And when you look at the way this plays out at work, that same exact power dynamic plays out. Just like you said with the job interview, just like I said about being a chameleon, creating the appearance of it's no different than what happened on the plantation and the nanny dynamic. It was no different than what happened when we were getting jobs during Jim Crow. And it was no different than what we see now in the corporate environment when a lot of them are operating as supervisors above us, even if we're working in the federal government, where a sexual harassment charge has to go straight to the day one ombudsman, and if they don't do anything about it, they can go to the Supreme Court. You are not their equal in the workplace, even if you have more weight over them, because you will always be seen as a male person for a man.
Yeah. Appreciate that, big dog. Hey, y'all brothers, please don't call using no Wi-Fi calling and none of that, man. Like it's my God, man. Like, please fix this shit, man. Like, get somewhere where you can speak clearly. I want to hear what you're saying. 314. Who we got?
Hey, Mr. Jap.
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Basically, I'm in the, here's my thing. I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the culinary arts program. Basically, the women I work with, they just don't work as hard as the brothers do. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and what bothers me, though, they get paid the same way as me and you, but they want to stay more on this. Case in point. My job, I'm not allowed to lift more than 70 pound objects. Even then, we don't be the one they don't. And if we say no, we get rid of them before we get fired. So that's you know. So like I said, we got to work twice as hard, even though we get the same pay rate as females.
Yeah,
that's one of the always.
Man, don't nobody work harder than a black man besides a fucking Mexican. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be honest with you. But black man, we gonna show up to work. You know what I'm saying? We gonna show up to work sick. We gonna show up to work. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it was a rough night, hungover, whatever, we gonna bring our ass to work. We gonna get our motherfucking money. We gonna perform. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we outwork these bitches, and they can't stand that shit. They can't stand that shit, man. 336, man. Who we got?
What's going on, Giles Hartford, man? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man,
on the topic, man, yo, you right as rain, my nigga. Like, this chick at my job, man, she's come to work with a hat on. I work in the warehouse. Nobody really knows this shit. You know what I'm saying? I do. Come to work, hair done, makeup in the fucking warehouse was 105 degrees. And she told me, she said, yeah, one of the managers texted me, and I took the text message, and I told that motherfucker, probably, I'm going to get his ass. I'm like, why would you say the text message? She said, because I'm just going to do that. I'm like, bitch, you crazy. Like, when I'm at work, dog, I one straight way, do my job, clock out, and go home. I don't discuss nothing with these hoes. I don't talk to them. I don't say nothing, big dog. So you right about that, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
I mean,
you right. So that's all I got to say, bro. But I mean, they be finding them. I'm like, nope, hell to the no, it's a fucking trap. I'm getting the fuck away from this place. Getting the fuck away from these hoes. Getting in my car. I'm gone. Peace. See y'all later.
Exactly. Appreciate your call, bro. Let's see, man. New Orleans, 504, man. What's going on?
How you doing today, Jack?
What's going on?
What is the true definition of nigger?
Say that again?
What is the true definition of nigger?
Shit's getting annoying, man. Like, I don't know, man. We black men, we want to step it up, man. We want to get some real fucking phones, man. You niggas want to stop getting this cricket, this straight talk, this bullshit y'all calling me from, man. The fuck? 561, man. Who we got?
Yo, what up, fam?
What's going on, fam?
Boy, JD.
What's happening?
Hey, man, I got a little story, man. Check this out. This way back in the day, man. I was in like a little job course situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we got the boy dorm, we got the female dorm. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we hooking up with females or whatever, like in the hallway or you know what I mean, in between the dorms and shit, right? So me and this chick get caught. And how about the security guard or the RA, you know what I mean? No, the cop there, the cop. How he made me to be the bad guy when she was in the same space as me. And it was like, and they said that I ended up, they talking about, they said I'm the one that got her up there and I got her to do this and do that, right? And I was like, nah, actually, I'm new here, don't know shit about this place. She brought me over here so we could kick it. You feel me? And they damn near was about to kick me out, and it was like my second, third day there, bro. I know shit about me. After that day, they told me about all that shit. They was like, yeah, man, no, you can't talk to these girls, you can't this, can't put me on that real quick, bro. That was back in the 90s.
Yeah, man, like I tell brothers, man, the game is against you. These bitches are against you. The rules are against you. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit around here and whine about the shit not being fair, and I feel you. But I'm just going to tell you what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? These bitches are literally on a mission to get black men fired. You know what I'm saying? Bitches in general are getting men fired, period. You know? And this is the crazy part. They call all us, oh, nigga, you broke. You broke. Most of these niggas lose their jobs because of a bitch. Most niggas lose their jobs because of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just be honest, man. Unless you black men start getting some discipline about yourself and learning how to stop flirting with these hoes at work, stop fraternizing with these hoes at work, you're going to always get snitched on. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always get snitched on, and they're always going to do you dirty, man, and throw you clean under the bus, man. Like I said, man, I just gave y'all examples, man, of 2 jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? The one I lost, you know what I'm saying? The other one I almost lost. You know what I'm saying? And it was because of bitches. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even fuck, I didn't flirt, I didn't do anything. It's just my presence amongst bitches. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate y'all checking in with the church this morning, man. Shout out to Lamondo. You know what I'm saying? For the super chat, man. You know, want y'all brothers to get up, man. Get out here, get productive. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, dick discipline. Make sure you're not gonna lose and lose all your livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get your dick wet. Dealing with these motherfucking bitches of today who ain't shit. All right? So we about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Also, man, follow me on Instagram at This Is Jappa, and follow me on Patreon to go see the whole catalog of the archives of the greatness that we've been putting down for years. Shout out to Hassan, man. We got you on the super chat, man. We definitely appreciate you, family. But we out. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me?
Black women are bad mothers. And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing it. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.